Hello. Today is just a nasty, rainy, wet day, cold. I mean, it's second day of May and it's not even gonna get out of the 50s today. And so I thought, well, why don't I just make some baits that I'm running low on. One of them is the baby brush hog. I poured these just to make sure everything was gonna work. The reason I want to pour my own is because it saves me money. After the initial investment of the mold and the injection tube, and of course the plastisol and your color and everything, I mean, for less than $1,000, I can make baits forever, and different kinds of baits. And plus, when I use these up, I can remelt them and do it again. So, so you get a lot of use out of this plastic, and over time it'll save you money. Especially, I go through about 300 to 400, maybe even 500 of these baby brush hogs a year. I like them on a Carolina rig. I flip with them. I put them on a shaky head. I put them, a lot of different ways. Just Texas rig, and in different situations. So I use this bait a lot. So I wanted to make some of my own. It saves me money. So I've got to mix up my plastic, and we'll be right back. Okay, I got my plastic up to about 360 degrees. It gives me a little time. 350 is the magic number for this stuff to have the chemical reaction. You can actually inject it, probably as low as 320, but you got to get up to 350 to get that chemical reaction to go. So, but I went ahead and went up to that high. Okay, so all you do is you make sure all the air is out. Just suck it up in there. You don't want to suck any air in. And then I always just do a little test, and then wipe that off. Put it on and then just a gentle press, and you'll feel it stop. And I like to hold it, just make sure everything is done. Okay, and then just fill once you pull the injector out, you want to fill that hole, because as it cools, the plastic's going to shrink. Okay, and when it does that, it's going to pull in. So I know you can't see my face, and I'm sure that's a blessing to some, but I wanted to show you what I was doing here. So now we're just going to let it cool enough to where we can pull it out. There we go. Sorry, my camera acted up on me there. Anyway, you got to let this cool down to where you can pull it out, but it's also got to form. And you'll see I had filled that hole up, and it's already sucking it down in there, see? So it's, you want to do that, or it'll suck air in there, and then you can get air into a big air bubble into your baits. So while we're letting that cool, I learned how to do this. Well, my dad used to do it all the time in the hand pours, but my hands aren't steady enough, so that's why I use injection. But once I decided I wanted to start making my own baits, because I like to experiment, and it's fun. But I didn't really know what I needed, how to do it, what the do's and don'ts are. And I went out on YouTube, and I found a couple of guys that seem to be pretty good bait makers. They seem to be masters at it. One of them is SDG, and the other one is World's Worst Fishing. Both of them are very good at what they do. They make these baits to sell. I don't. I'm making these for me to use, so if they're not pretty or they're not perfect, who cares? I don't care. But they are very good at it, and they can do it. So If you're really curious about it, I'd go look at their YouTube channels. I will put their channels into the description when I'm done with this. So, okay, it's time. It's cool enough. You still need your gloves. So I'm just going to take these screws off here. All right. Now, this is the beauty of it. Let's see if I can find out which side they're going to come out on this time. Okay, look at that. Now I've got 4 brand new baby brush hogs. And you just rinse and repeat and do it again and again and again. Next thing you know, you got a bag full. You can go fishing, run out, make some more. So, thanks for listening.